Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jewel, and I think this is the last session of the Altered Book Journal. And you can see I kind of almost have finished out the cover here. I decided it was getting it's kind of full. I've got a few things in here we're going to work on today. So I needed a tie enclosure. So what I'm doing is drawing the seam binding that I used. I dyed in this very pale aqua-y color, greenish color. And this is mica spray by Delusions. And I just ball it up and spray it on it. It's got some shimmer. You can still see the shimmer in my hand. I'm trying to look here and thinking that we might need a little bit more light. Let me flip on another light over here, guys, because, no, I think we're good. I'm looking at them, the lights are up. So, okay, so I'm going to tie these. I just simply came down, and I think it's 3.5 inches and added my eyelet. On each side. So that will be our tie enclosure. And then while I was there, while I was dyeing that real quick, I just decided to dye a little bit more in case we wanted to embellish the tags. So today we're moving on through the book and embellishing the tags and the journal cards that go in the pockets. I did work a little bit more on, I got some dilution spray over here. I worked a little bit more on the book and added a few more things to it. So as we go through the book, I'll show you that. Just because I felt like it was lacking a few things. I did add a little postcard here. We added that trim last time. And then we did that envelope. And then we added the papers in this, and I sewed it in the machine. It's a little booklet, and I came in and added this pretty little trim tie. So that's tucked in there. I have made my way about 3/4 of the way through the book, inking the pages, because I wanted to finish out. You can see it here. The pages with ink. Now, the two colors I'm using ice spruce and pine needles, and then I did come in with some vintage photo on a couple of pages. Okay, so I had taken some tags out of here, and I realized that this really is just a flip, and it's an area to journal on. And I think I came in and I added I made some tickets, and these are part of Artie Mays' kit, and I backed the tickets on some file folder cardstock, and these I'm going to pop into those little bags if you've seen me do that in the journal, and we're going to add that. Now, she also has some fun other elements, and I want to show you this. So she had these, and what I do is I cut these out, and because, you know, these are supposed to look like metal, so I just trim them out with glossy accents, and when I fussy cut them and trim them out with glossy accents, so you get that look. And I'm thinking there's a possibility I might put this right here. I'm going back and forth as to whether I want to just add that or print out another label and put it in behind there and glue this. Unfortunately, I usually use brads on these, and I had already glued my bird on the inside, so I certainly don't want to poke holes in it and go through. And this is a very heavy piece, so I'm not quite sure if that's going to work, but I do have this, so that's probably going to go there. Either I'll put the spring or I'll put the journal, and I did embellish something else. She had three different, I think the other one says memories, and that I put in here somewhere. Okay, so I realized that this was a flip and not a pocket, and the pocket is on this side because I folded that and flipped it. And then I'm not going to do anything with these. I'm going to keep these flat. I'm not going to embellish them simply because the book's going to get too full. Now she has these fun elements here, and I thought I might do a little bit something, and you can see she did, it's like a washi tape and then one of the watercolor prints and then a torn piece of paper, and I thought that might be fun. It blends nicely, and I would take a little bit of my own washi. Let's see what I have here, and I like this flower one. That's pretty. And just put this somewhere on this page, and then you'll have all this room to write, but then you have a little embellishment on here as well. So let's see how that looks. See, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna add a little glue to that because that's not enough. And we'll just add that right on there. So as I see a couple of blank pages throughout, you know, things where I feel I need a little bit something more, I'll just add some things that I have cut out over here. I've got some little stamps that I did cut out from her kit and things like that. And then it just adds a little something. Okay, so I had not shown you the stamps, not stamps, these tabs, and I have a sheet of them here somewhere that I printed out. So she does have a sheet of tabs, so I'm adding some of these tabs on to the cards I'm putting in the pockets. And all I did was cut this out of cardstock and rounded the corners, and then this can pop right in this little pocket here, and I'll just have that peeking right out like that, and it kind of all blends. Okay, and then we're moving on. I'm finding my tags, seeing if I just inked this. Okay, I came in and inked here. These I'm not going to embellish. We're going to leave this as is in these pockets, one of her postcards and the other two. I'm thinking I might add a little bit, one of these fun little stamps up here. And we could add a little bit of fun, like, fabric in behind there. Like a little, I have a little bit of this ink on here. Let me dry this real quick. It's that mint green ink. And I'm just going to tear a piece of this cotton. You can use muslin. You can use whatever. As a matter of fact, let me just pull it out. I might even have. This is a lot of scrappy trims in here. And I might find something that would fit right behind that. I think I'm just going to use that because that's the right color. Put that aside. And just cut a piece of this. And I'll put it right behind that cute little stamp. These are just fun little elements that you use to decorate. Let me see how much I'm going to need. I'm trying to get in this pretty color right here. It's not quite dry, but just so you get the sense of what I'm going for here. And the next one will be the complete flip through of everything that's the whole project. And if you guys, I've had some people that said they're really enjoying this series and they're going to be making an altered journal. Let me know how your project's going if you decided to craft along with me and make an altered book. I wouldn't mind seeing pictures. That'd be fun. But just if you could just put it in the comments, I always love to hear what people are working on. Okay, so we've got this little piece here, and I'm going to add that right on there, but this is not quite dry, so I'm going to just set it over here and pop it on when it dries. Moving on. Okay, okay, we have here, I'm trying to think if I added anything other than ink. I just inked the sides, and then I had added this postcard in, and I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling, and then because I did not print on the back of that, and then we added this in, and I'm going to do a little stenciling on that, and then we may trim these out. So let me move that book over there. I pulled out a couple of different stencils, and I'm going to use my brush for this, and I'll use the pine needles on this one. This is just like splattering. It just gives a little something on the page, and then I'll come in and do this around the edges. And we'll do the same thing on this little postcard. Now I do have some little embellishments over here. The postcard I'm going to leave as is, tuck back in here, just like that. And then I want to trim this ephemera right here. This is fun. I actually just found this in a scrap drawer. So I'll use that. And then we might add a little button and a little bit of something in the corner. Okay. This series seems like it's taking a while, but actually this is only, I think it's part 6. But you know, when you alter these books from beginning to end, and I'm showing you most of the process, it does take a little bit of time. I'm going to be giving this book away, so be looking for that video coming up when I announce when the giveaway will be. Okay, I have this fun little piece of lace that I cut off from the front, and I think we're just going to layer this on there. And I'm not going to take time to put thread through that, but that would be what you would want to do. I'm just going to glue the button on there as is. That's because we have a lot to do. I found this pretty little button. It's actually like a little teal button. All right. Probably should have added some thread to that, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. Little thread or a little, I like to use embroidery floss. Okay, so as you can see, we're make sure that's secure. Okay, what do I have tucked in here? Okay, I don't have to stencil this. This is all ready to go. The only thing I need to do with this is ink it. Inking is optional. I just like the look. Okay. And so that's tucked in this bag here. Now, let me just look at my camera here, make sure I'm in frame. Okay. All right, I did come in and add this. We had added lace here and lace at the bottom. I had this little piece of ephemera from the my cardstock that I made the tabs out of, and then one of Artie Maze's little memories here, or her little label thing. And so this is a little flip down, so I just thought that would be cute on the page. So, okay, we've got something in here, and it's written in. I think what I want to do with this, I have this trim here, so we could kind of mimic that trim with another little piece. And just put it right up here in the corner. So I thought that, and then maybe add a little rhinestone, because I have a rhinestone on that. I'll just do a smaller rhinestone. Let's put that right there. I could come in and add some pages, but to this little booklet, but it's really getting, whoops, I need this. It's really getting kind of full. Oops. Glue on my hands. Okay, I have my little, okay, let's put it, I'll put it right here on this one. Could use a little flat back pearl here. Whoops. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of that one. It's got too much, this is wax on the end, this little rhinestone picker-upper. And sometimes if I press too hard, the wax comes off on the rhinestone. And I can't get it off, so I just wanna... Okay. Let's put this in here. There we go. Okay, so that finishes out that page. Let me see if this is dry. I'm gonna go back and put this. A handy heat gun I bought just for embossing, dry embossing. Okay, this come in handy for all kinds of stuff. All right, and we'll put a little stamp right on there. And just a little something. A little something, something. Okay, let's go back into the book where we were. Okay, we've got this in here, and I'm going to leave it. I don't need anything on it. It says daffodils. We took that in yesterday. This page is complete, ready for a nice spread. And we have this. Okay, yep, I'm going to have to stencil. I think I'll use my little bird. Let me try to get this out of here. Okay. Kind of just up the page. Whoops, just go up the page. Or up the tag. All right, adds a little something. Come in, just go around the corners. Uh-oh. I think the delivery person is here. And you know what that means. They come to the door and knock. The dogs will go crazy. Okay, let me grab my we'll just add an eyelet in here. This one's fine, it kind of blends like a copper color. sure I have my right size on there. Let's see what I have over here for trims. Oopsies, that's the wrong one. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's add some pretty trim. No, we're not barking. I think I'll use a piece of this. What I do with my scissors. My scissors. Oh, I'll get another pair. Okay. And then maybe hang a little dangle from it or something. I hear a truck out there, but maybe they're across the street. This is so cute. Let me see what I have over here. I know what I want. I think I'm pretty much out of my teal color. Here's one. Sequins. This is a greenish. Okay, I think I have a blue one over here somewhere. I did, but don't know where it is, so let me just get a little. No, guys, please. Brie, no. That's my Chihuahua. If you hear that high-pitched, she's the funniest sounding dog. Oh my gosh. She's got a lot of little barks, different barks. That bark was, "Why aren't you playing with me?" to her rat terrier brother. The crazy one, Ricky. All right. Here we go. We got a little something up here on that tag. I feel like I need to fill a space here. And you know, you don't have to fill every space, but sometimes I think I'm gonna glue a couple sequins down here. It looks a little empty sometimes. I don't know. We could just use one sequin. 1 or 3. That's what you want to do. You want to do odds. I'm just going to put 1. So it kind of floats right up there. See? It's just like finishing the page. Let that dry for a second. I'll put these away. I have so much stuff on my desk because what I've done is just continually push it back through this whole project. And then I got to clean it all up because I have a custom journal that I got to do. And then I got to get some journals in my shop. My shop is empty pretty much. I got one in there I'm holding for somebody. And then I have one more and that's it. So it's like, I gotta work on getting some books in my shop. All right. We're done here. I feel like that's not quite dry. I wanted to add some stamping or stenciling on top of this, and I still have not pulled my stamps out. You may see that in the final whatever. Okay, we have a pocket up here. All I did was, when I put that in, I showed you I was going to tuck that in. I just added what already Maze's tabs and sewed it on the top. So, okay, we're moving on. We have these right here. And I want to do something with these. I think I'm going to do some trim on this one, and let's see what I have over here. Let me see. This is going to come out the side, because you know I like to add trim down the side. That's too blue. Too blue. I don't want to cover that up. Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and add the eyelet in it and then make it do simple here and add some trim. I think I'd like to add a little lace. Let's see what I have over here. This is some thin lace, so we'll just take a piece of this. Uh-oh. Somebody's beeping their horn out there. I don't really want to have to stop the video and restart it. And you don't have to use the metal eyelets. You can buy the flat ones and then take an alcohol marker and color them to the color you want. And that works well. All right, so we added a little white lace there, and this I'll just leave as is. Just tuck it right in there. Let me see the back of this. I really missed printing. Here, let's get something different. Let's use this. Why are you squeaking, Bree? He's sleeping. He doesn't want to play. Okay. All right. I want to add some tickets in these bags. Okay. Now you can see I am... Whoops. I want to use this color. I'm literally just running it very randomly around the pages. Just to get the edges. Well, I'm going to need to add a tab to that. Okay. Let me get a lid on that. A lid on this. I think this is a good time for me to figure out which one of these I'm going to use on the cover. I think I'm going to use Journal, and I'm going to put this up here because I want to use it because I think it's cool. And then I need to check my time. Spring. It's very strange, you know, it's warm down here, but there's a huge storm I just saw on the news today that's coming. And it's going to be a really bad one up north. So I know for you guys that live in the north, it's certainly far from springtime, but you will eventually be making a spring journal. So I have some pieces of ephemera in there, and then I added those tickets. I added that, and then I'm going to quickly just ink this, and let's put a tab on it. I could use a paper tab, or we could use a piece of fabric, or I did have that paper ruffle, and that would be really good for there. And what did I do with it? Here it is under here. I'm going to add that. Let me ink it. No, I don't want that color. I want iced spruce. And I would take it to the machine and sew it, but for the essence of time, no. Alright, so we have that. It would be fun to add a little button or something at the top here, wouldn't it? Let's add a little pearl brad. Okay. Where's my... Alright, I'll just use one of these little pokey tools. A little pearl brad right here. I've got some pearl brads coming that are like different colors. They're supposed to get here today, so I might change that out and put like a green or a green blue in there. I'll see what comes in the packet. All right. So we've got this journal card, nice large one. And I'm thinking, is it too big? No, I gotta pop it right in there. There, okay, that should be dry. All right, we've got some here. These are cards, journal cards from the... No, guys, we're not gonna bark. I can tell she hears there's something going on out there, and it's bugging her. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop these right in here. Okay, there's your dragonfly, and then I have these, and we're gonna just... This is Papillon. Let's grab this one again and use this one. And so now we're mixing inks, but that's okay. Oh, that's dark. It's kind of pretty though. All right. So there's your postcard popped in there. That's from the kit. And didn't I have one more piece? Yes, this one that says Papillon. And I'm just going to pop that right in there. Okay, I want to add this in here, but I'm going to back this on cardstock. And then I'll add, I think I'm going to add a piece of lace down the side of this. And no, I'm not, because there's lace here. I think I'll cut out another Artie Mae's tab. So that's what's going to go there. In this pocket, making a bed over there, Bree. I just have 2 of these leftover cards, and I'm just going to leave those tucked right in there. I already inked them. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I have a pocket here that I have to fill. That's a nice big pocket too. So let me see what I have on my desk. I do love this. So I'm going to cut this shorter or narrower and add, might as well do it right now. Let me check the time and then we'll add a tab on it. It's 35 minutes. So let me cut this down. Whoops, not this one. This one. This one's gonna go in there. Here it is. We're getting there, guys. I still gotta come back and finish my inking on the few pages that I haven't done it. Let me just grab a getting busy on my desk. I'm just going to trim all the way around it. I got a new blade. I'm so happy. This is my portable one. I have a bigger one over there. And let's add some butterflies on the back of this. Or dragonfly, or butterfly. Okay. Let me do this. This dragonfly up here. And just clean my brush right off. All right. Okay. Okay, now this I'm going to add, let's do some crocheted lace, right, just like that. And then I may reinforce this on the machine, but and that will act as a tab also, but it'll also give you a little trim coming out the sides. Okay, let me see, right there. Flat back pearl would be pretty up here. All right, I'm gonna tuck that in here. There we go. And that's pretty much it. Okay, I wanted to add, I'm going to fussy cut these butterflies. I still haven't gotten to it. Like I said last time, I want to add one on each page. I'll probably put one up here and one down here, but I really like this little piece too. And this was in Artie Maze's kit. So let me just add ink that's on my thing. I just want to cover up this book title up here. It says Alice and Edith. And I'm going ahead and glue that down. And I'm thinking, do I want to add a little washi again on that? Nah, I think I'll just leave it. It's like ready-made embellishment. You know, like if you make your own, you do little scrappy pieces and make like a little kind of cluster. It's all ready for you. Okay. And then let me pop these back in here because I've got to fussy cut those, and I'm going to put a larger one down here and a big one. And those are really cute. They also can be layered up. So, and then I came in and added the bird on the back. So, guys, we're pretty much through. Come back to see the final flip through because I'm going to have to finish inking. I'm going to add my ties. I'm going to add my book plate. This one right here, because the metal, I'm not going to try to glue that. I've got metal here, metal here, and metal here. So this I'm just going to put right there. I might add something behind it. It might be a little layer of funness here. So we'll figure that out as the day proceeds. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This was part 6, and come back for the final flip through of this fun altered book journal project. And if you could, give me a thumbs up and maybe comment. I'd appreciate it. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye.